mean, Trump haters wake up mad every day. I mean, on a consistent basis, too. This is beyond mental illness. I honestly don't believe y'all give a... I think y'all pretending to give a because Trump's name is being said. But Maxwell already said he wasn't involved. Virginia already said he wasn't involved. But y'all disregarded them and continue to push lies. Even with these so-called text messages being dropped by the House Democrats, all of a sudden, after they shut the goddamn government down for 41 days, you read the documents and they don't say anything of importance. There was no mention of abuse, no mention of children. And it wasn't even messages between Epstein and Trump. It was messages between Epstein and Michael Wolff discussing how to handle a potential PR fallout if Trump was asked about his past times. So, and another reason I don't think so is because y'all was just fighting tooth and nail to get biological men in women's sports, in women's bathrooms, in women's spaces, locker rooms, was just advocating for that. Putting biological women at risk. Oh yeah, I feel like y'all don't for real. Y'all just like the fake ass outrage that y'all project out into the world every day.
Yes, she is right. There is something going on. This video is focused on this ghetto Democrat. The other day, she came out and accused Trump of something, and they are now calling for her to be sued. The other day, she came out and actually mocked real women. I don't know if you saw that video. First, take a look at this.
A lot of the MAGA women receive gender-affirming care, such as lip fillers, breast augmentation, etc. Why do you think they are so against gender-affirming care for people?
You know you want to say it.
Okay, so I have this thing where, like, you know a MAGA woman when you see one.
1000%.
They all have a look,
Big
right? But they like they lips be up to anyway. That's a whole other issue. But yeah, they don't even know because when that was brought up on the House floor, because there was a discussion about this on the House floor. They were like, "How dare you say we use?" And it's like, no, that's exactly what y'all do. Y'all just didn't realize that that's what it is. But okay.
Yeah.
Someone with fake eyelashes is attacking real women. Sometimes when I look at this lady, I will shake my head because I don't actually even want to say what I have in mind on this platform because of the rules they have. This is crazy, right? She has been doing this for a very long time, and just to seek attentions on social media. But it's insane.
Right now. And for a woman who is openly flirting with trying to run for Texas Senate seat against Senator either John Cornyn or whoever comes out of that primary, you are seeing a woman who's not spending an awful lot of time in Texas. That whole list of places she's been living high on the hog, I didn't see anything mentioning Dallas or Houston
Up in an
or
Amarillo.
Laredo or Amarillo. Right. She's all across the country making sure that she is getting taken care of, that her nails look fabulous, and that she is sounding off however she wants.
Sure that the Department of Justice didn't have this information, and if they didn't have this information, do we know whether or not they actually deleted this information? Do we know that there was a thorough investigation? Do we know whether or not the investigation had concluded? These are all questions that we need answers to, but we can't get them when you're not cooperating. So we don't know what the DOJ has, nor what it is that the DOJ potentially was trying to do. Considering that the president right now is trying to obstruct on some very basics of let's just get a subpoena that says release all the information, I wouldn't be surprised, just like he obstructed the prosecution of one of his henchmen who took $50,000 in taxpayer dollars from undercover officers. I wouldn't be surprised if he sent a message and said, stop investigating. We're done with this. That I don't want to hear anything else about it.
Do you have any evidence of that claim?
I have no idea. No, that's the whole point. I have no information. And that's why we need these files to be released, because we are looking for transparency, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, or independent. Listen, if people decide that they want to continue to support a person who may be a pedophile or a person who obviously is covering for that's on them. But they should know at least the devil that they have decided to pick.
Listen, folks, at this point, you can tell that there is some type of psychotic spirit that has taken over our country.
That should tell you a lot about Jasmine. I call her a ghetto Democrat every single day because of all this. Now she's been accused of using taxpayers' money for her personal trips. When I saw that video, she did not even struggle to refute that. Every single day is to attack Trump from one after another. Now, this is the new anthem. When you take a look at this, she's accusing President Trump of being a pedo. That is what Jasmine is doing right now, without a single evidence. I saw a lot of tweets, people saying, oh, please, President Trump should sue her. There is something with members of Congress. It's difficult to sue them. So sometimes they say some things, knowing fully well they are protected.
Democrat Jasmine Crockett gets called out on CNN for spreading lies.
Word on who it is that's redacted. And I don't know why they would necessarily redact someone's name who is deceased at this point.
The Democrats did that, though. The Democrats redacted.
No. I understand.
Okay,
but I'm just saying, our biggest concern is to actually make sure that we are protecting victims. And obviously, she wrote a book. She told her truth.
There is something funny about this whole thing. Democrats are unable to actually answer the questions. I believe you've seen this video from CNN. Jasmine, why is it that you people decided to redact the name? Oh, we just want to protect the victim. What victim? She's not alive. So why protect somebody that is not alive? That is a question, right? And this is something everybody already knows. That lady wrote a book. Oh, Trump did nothing wrong. So what is the essence? I want to see that bombshell information that these people really, fantasize about. Just to create that illusion, that narrative, for people to be talking about in favor of them. This is a scenario here. This is what Democrats are struggling to create. If Trump committed something during that period, when Biden was there, Democrat could have gone hard on him using this. But because they had nothing about him, they stay silent. Look at this now. This actually is as a result of how Pam Bondi handled this whole situation. If this topic could have been handled ever since, I don't believe that we'll be talking about this today. Since people were calling, release the fight, especially the conservative movement, they were saying this on social media. Democrats took this as an advantage now to focus on this reason. We are seeing what is going on now, and it is insane. At a certain point, I want to appreciate people that are constantly supporting me, sharing out the videos. It's extremely difficult to put out videos throughout the year. I took a break to relax these few days. Reason you don't see a lot of videos I pour out for people that are following me for over a long time. They can actually testify that I don't skip a day without updating on information in and around you. So please stay through. I will continue to do the work as I've been doing. Please share the videos. As of the short clips, that is for YT algorithm. So please, you can end here.
He beat Hillary by 41 points.
Right.
He beat Joe. He got lost to Joe Biden.
But not in West Virginia.
No, he still won by 40 points.
This let me know one thing. This ain't got nothing to do with color. This ain't got nothing to do with color. It's either God's side or Satan's side.
And that was my first instinct to have more Republicans on the show, but they don't want to come on. They're scared of us. It's like
history. Point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic. He even gets an off.
If the Democrats
Because how many times do somebody asks
for?
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States. If you want to serve in the American...
Give interviews, I don't do that.
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States.
happening at the moment.
Yeah.
President Obama
Is blatant censorship.
Because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC
Want them to stop
fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one. Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show.
To spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not
all the same people that are in these polite...
Disagree with Gavin Newsom said that he doesn't...
Dave Chappelle.
Without of interest.
I mentioned last night Trump was bragging about how...
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Peggy D.
Many were surprised to see Darth Renner.
Between now...
60 minutes for editing an interview.